What is going on, guys? Dead back again, here to bring you another video. Today I'm going to be doing my top 5 moments for The Walking Dead Season 5, Episode 8, the mid-season finale, entitled Coda. I was extremely sad with this episode, what happened, which I will get into a little bit later, but man, it was just so crazy, and this episode, it was a little bit of a disappointment in terms of action, but everything else, the storyline was pretty good for the most part. You know, obviously the deaths, the major deaths we had. So I'm going to get into that right now. Number 5, Daryl carries, spoilers, Beth out of the hospital. Now this kind of ties into number 1 top moment, but this is just a really touching scene that I wanted to discuss with you guys really quick. Basically, the fire truck shows up right as Daryl is carrying Beth's body out of the hospital, and I was extremely heartbroken at that moment to see Maggie fall on the ground, and everyone, you know, they're just like, oh, shit. And I felt the exact same way. You know, I was like, when Beth got shot, you know, I'm actually going to get into this when I talk about her main death, but this was just an amazing, amazing episode. I'm very sad about what happened, but that is number 5. Number 4 is going to be Officer Lampson's death, and Bob Lampson. That was an amazing death scene. It was taken right from the comics with Martinez from the Governor storyline. The exact same thing happened. He ran away and he got hit by Rick and then shot in the head, I believe. And then it was really cool because it was a nice parallel to what Gareth said to Bob, and Rick said it to Bob Lampson. He said, "You can't go back, Bob." So that was a really cool, you know, reference. Obviously, Gareth said that to Bob at the campfire, and a lot of people have said, how would Rick know that he said that? But he did say it to Bob when they were about to get their necks slit. So that is how Rick knew that. I don't know if he was saying it because of that, or if it was just the means of the situation, but yeah, that was pretty awesome. Number 3, Morgan is back once again, and he finds Bob's, you know, where the hunters camped out for a little bit, and then he goes to the church, and then finds the map to Alexandria, and it says, you know, obviously in the bottom, sorry I was an asshole before, the new world will need Rick Grimes. So he knows Rick Grimes, obviously, and he will probably follow the route to Alexandria, Washington. So when he gets there, he might get there before our main group gets there. If you see the trailer for the February release date, which will be posted alongside this video on my channel, but if you see that, the group seems like they're going to be scattered for a while, and I think they're going to go to what's it called, Shirewilt, the new Shirewilt location first before they reach Alexandria. So we'll have to see how that goes, but that was pretty awesome as well. Number 2 would be Dawn's death. Now, obviously, this happens right after she supposedly kills Beth. This is a topic that I'm going to do a different video on. I don't know if for sure if she killed Beth or not. Mainly because the angle that her gun was pointed and where the bullet hit Beth's head did not add up. And also when the audio dropped and you could see what she was mouthing, "It wasn't me." So I'm going to do a whole different video on that, discussing that topic. Other than that, though, I thought it was super badass how Daryl just got, like, so pissed, and he just pulled out his pistol from his belt and just, like, kablam, and she fell backwards, and, you know, I thought that was handled really well. A lot of you might be asking really quick, who else would have killed Beth? It was probably one of the officers behind Dawn, possibly. I don't know how Rick and those guys would not have caught that, but, like, yeah, I don't know. Nothing really adds up. It might have just been a similar scenario with the bus drop scene from episode 6, when the bus was like this, like falling on, it was going to go on its back, but it landed on its wheels. It might just be like camera angles and wrong angles, and different scenes will be shot at different times and then edited together to look like one, you know, whole thing. So I think that was the problem with that. So anyways, let's move on to number 1. Number 1 top moment will be Beth's death. Now, this was devastating to me. At first, when the bullet flew out the back of her head, I was like, in this weird state of shock and denial at the same time, because I did not realize. I thought, everything was going to be okay at that point, and then I was just like, I realized what just happened, and I'm like, holy shit. And it was terrible. I was really sad about that. I was okay with it until Daryl started crying. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I broke down then, and I was like, oh my god, no. And then when Daryl carried Beth out and he was crying again, man, it was horrible. Everything I read about Norman Reedus saying he had to cry for an hour before he shot this, and, Scott Gimple saying you'll need tissues, and I was just like, yeah, no shit, man. But that was a pretty devastating episode. I really did like Beth as a character. Season 2, Season 3, she was, not that great, but Season 4 and 5, she was definitely on my top 5 character list. So, yeah, guys, that is really my top 5 moments for The Walking Dead Season 5, Episode 8, the mid-season finale entitled Coda. I'm going to be bringing you my predictions video for the next, half of the season, and everything that happens there. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'm going to be doing a Q&A with The Walking Todd in a little bit, so if you'd like to leave your questions in the comments below, that would be awesome. I'm also considering doing one with Kane Pictures. I haven't really talked to him about that yet, but I'm going to see if he's up for it. So anyways, leave your questions in the comments below, and that's about it, guys. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to thumb it up. If you don't like my videos, please don't thumb down. Just leave. I don't know why you're here if you don't like my videos. Yeah. And then be sure to favorite, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Peace.